Back in 1996, a new, highly pathogenic variant of avian influenza called H5N1 was discovered in southern China. Soon after its discovery, it spread like wildfire throughout China and soon started spread into other countries. Today, almost 30 years later, it's come back up in the headlines since its discovery in the United States. Since its discovery in the United States, it's already killed hundreds of cattle, millions of birds, and has caused 2 people to fall ill to the disease. So, what can be done about this disease to help poultry farmers? The answer is biosecurity. Biosecurity is basically a procedure set in place to protect humans or animals. In this case, it would be to protect both humans and animals. Biosecurity can take shape in many different ways and protect many different things. It protects everything from the animals you eat to them becoming food on your table. Every single part of preparing food for human consumption has to have some form of biosecurity in the process. Whenever growing crops, biosecurity is important to help ensure different funguses, disease, and pests do not get in contact with fields to ensure that the farmer's money is not wasted. With animals, it's important to quarantine birds and wear different clothes between different farm visits to ensure there's no cross contact between diseases. Even if it's 2 different species, it's important to change clothes and follow proper biosecurity protocol by using different chemicals to help kill diseases, because in the case of H5N1, it's been discovered in both dairy cattle and poultry. Biosecurity is also important in food preparation because different foodborne illnesses can be spread very easily. Biosecurity measures that are not taken in place, then millions of people would fall ill and die. Biosecurity is also important on the governmental level because biological warfare is a thing and people need to be protected. If biological warfare took place, multiple biosecurity protocols would be put into place to help ensure that the United States would stay safe. Fortunately, that's very unlikely to happen. Biosecurity is one of the main ways we can help prevent avian influenza, but a vaccine would be a better alternative. Unfortunately, the problem with a vaccine with avian influenza is avian influenza mutates very quickly. On average, it takes about 12 years for a vaccine to be made effectively, and a lot of research and time and millions of dollars goes into it. Because avian influenza mutates so quickly, it's impossible to create a vaccine for every variant quickly enough to save poultry. That is why biosecurity is so important. For other diseases like avian pneumonia, a vaccine might be able to help, but biosecurity is still the best option in those cases because we do not have the funding nor the research power to create vaccines for all the different diseases we have. This goes across the board between cattle, sheep, goats, pretty much every animal. There's not a very effective way to create a vaccine for them. This is why biosecurity is so important in day-to-day life.